Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Christopher Aaron. We're going to have a special breakout alert covering the silver and gold mining sector. Guys, this sector is breaking out of a 45-year consolidation. This is only the second time in 100 years that we have seen this signal. Wait until you see the data that I'm showing here. Only the second time in a century. Okay, get ready for this. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you know when these videos come out. If you have 1 second to give it a thumbs up, I very much appreciate it. Last but not least, make sure to follow us on X or Twitter at iGlobalGold, because some weeks I don't have a chance to post here on YouTube, but I often post quicker updates for free. This is Christopher Aaron. It is May 6th. This is the iGold Advisor channel. I am glad that you are here. Now, this is the Barron's Gold Mining Index. This is what I want to show you. This is the second time in 100 years that this signal has shown. And this is an index of about 25 of the largest silver and gold mining companies in the world going back to the 1930s. So we almost have 100 years of data here with this index. Now, some of you may be more familiar with the GDX. The GDX is the large cap gold and silver mining fund. It's an ETF that trades in the United States. Now, the thing about the GDX is that the GDX only goes back to 2006. You can see here right on this chart. That's the inception of the GDX. Whereas the Barron's, as we just looked at, goes back to the 1930s. So what I want to do here for 1 second is get rid of that, and I'm actually going to take that exact same chart and superimpose it onto the Barron's Gold Mining Index and make it translucent. And what you'll be able to see, follow with me here with my mouse, notice here as we get into 2006, notice that both the Barron's and Gold Mining Index and the GDX rise in 2006, 2007. Then what? They both crashed together in 2008, global financial crisis. Then they both recover into the peak in 2011. GDX outperforms a little bit. Then they both fall by nearly 80% into the precious metals low in 2015. They both recover in 2016. They grind sideways together. They both come up after COVID. They both have this big sort of swooping 4-year consolidation. We can see slight outperformance by the Barron's here in 2022. And then what? They both break out here over the last 6 months. So you can see as a net sum, yes, there are some periods where the GDX slightly outperforms Barron's. There are some periods where the Barron's slightly outperforms the GDX. But functionally speaking, you should be able to see that these are the same index. And the reason for that is because they own 97% the same companies. There's only about 25 large cap gold and silver mining companies in the world. So both these funds own the same companies. And therefore, what we can do is we can go and use the Barron's Gold Mining Index as a 97% accurate proxy to the current GDX. And the good thing about the Barron's is that it goes back nearly 100 years, whereas the GDX only goes back to 2006, okay? Now, the important point, so if you get it so far, you see that we are talking about the GDX, we're talking about the Barron's, they're one and the same. The point that I want to make now is to notice this 45-year consolidation on the Barron's Gold Mining Index that what? Has just broken out within the last 6 months. Now, if you go back to the last video, and if you haven't watched the last video, you should watch it. I was talking about silver having just broken out of a 45-year consolidation as well. So it makes sense that the gold and silver mining companies have broken out of a 45-year consolidation basically at the same time as silver. The two are very highly correlated in a positive direction. So if you remember what silver is doing, silver is retesting its breakout now. You should be able to see what the overall gold and silver mining index is doing right now as well. It is pausing and retesting its breakout after a 45-year consolidation. Guys, look at the last time in history that the gold and silver mining sector broke out from a multi-decade consolidation. And in this case, it wasn't a 45-year consolidation. It was a 30-year consolidation. We're talking about after the Great Depression, leading into World War II, Great Depression, World War II recovery. We're talking about the Korean War leading into the Vietnam War. And then what? Breakout here in 1960, 1961. Guys, look at what happened after a 30-year consolidation and then a breakout. What was it? The entire Barron's Gold Mining Index, which is a proxy for all the gold and silver mining companies in the world, rose by 2,400%. In other words, a 25-fold move in 19 years above the previous all-time high. In other words, from the breakout point, they rose 2,400%. It's not like you had to buy the bottom. It's not like you had to get lucky and buy the exact lows. No, imagine if you were so unlucky that you waited until the actual breakout, what is just happening right now, and imagine you bought the highest level ever witnessed before in history. Even then, you got a 2,400% in the next 19 years. And of course, this is across the large cap companies. If the large cap miners rose 2,500%, you better believe a lot of the small cap and the junior mining companies rose 3,000, 5,000, 10,000% because the juniors often outpace the large caps over the long run. Now, remember, this is the last time that we've seen that signal. It was in 1960, 1961, following a 30-year consolidation. Guys, come back to the present with me. Right here, we have just broken out of a 45-year consolidation. Not a 30-year consolidation, 45 years. What do you think is about to happen now? History doesn't always repeat, but it typically sure does rhyme. Something of this order of magnitude over the coming years to decades is what I expect from the average of the gold and silver mining companies to come. Now, hold on. Come right back with me to the previous example. The last time, and I'm not cherry picking this data. This is the only multi-decade consolidation that has ever been witnessed before across the large cap gold and silver miners. Notice with me here that after the actual breakout in 1961, right here where my mouse is, notice that right after the breakout, there was first a 3-year pause. Do you see that right here? Here's the breakout, follow my mouse, and then this back and forth, there was a 3-year pause, 1961 to 1964. Markets, when they break out from multi-decade consolidations, tend to not just rip like this immediately. There tends to be a pause or a retest, as we were talking about with the silver market before the market really starts to take off. A 3-year pause. Guys, we have just seen that same breakout signal 6 months ago. The market is coming back right now. And what does it look like is happening again? Something like a pause? You better believe it. Does it have to be 3 years exactly? I bet you it will not be exactly the same. Could this be a 1-year pause? Sure. Could it be an 18-month pause? Sure. Could it be a 2-year pause? Absolutely. But we see the lessons from history. We see the last time there was a multi-decade consolidation that broke out. There was a 3-year pause right here before what? The market moved higher by 2,500%, 25x. We have just seen the same signal, and we're coming back right now. The only difference is that what? This is not a 30-year consolidation like we saw in the early 1960s, but a 45-year consolidation. And so as a thinking man, which I am, I like to say, if we went this high after 30 years of consolidation, You know what they say? The bigger the base, the higher in space. This could be an even bigger breakout that we have on our hands. I think most people are sleeping on this. I think most people are not paying attention to this signal because they're getting too caught up in the day-to-day volatility. I want to make sure that you're paying attention to the big signal because as you can see, these signals tend to only happen once every 50 to 75 years throughout history. We are living through the first one since 1960. It has been 66 years until the last time we've seen this happen. Do not miss this one. I want to make sure that investors are making their plans, that are buying their gold and silver miners now, that are buying good companies that are going to last throughout this cycle and produce these life-altering gains. If you want to do this all on your own, bless you. You're welcome to do that. If you're skilled and you have basically a full-time allocation to research gold and silver miners, and you can follow with the mining results, the drill results, with the financing results, with the geopolitical risks. If you can do all that on your own following the stock charts, then bless you. You should do that. If you have a full-time job or you have other things that you're endeavoring, I suggest you join us in Precious Metals Intelligence Plus, because there you will learn about the exact gold and silver miners that I am investing in with my money, and I do this full-time, and I get to know the managements, and I get to know the drill results, and this is what I've been doing for over 20 years. You receive weekly videos just like you're seeing today, but much more in-depth, covering not only the mining sector, but physical gold, physical silver, the exact companies that we are investing in here now and over the next 20 years as this breakout unfolds. I can't even believe that I'm saying that, but I am, because history shows us that that is what should be expected over the years to come after a breakout of 45 years. If you're a higher net worth investor, you have to understand the power of private placements. In our service called Elite Private Placements, we invest in similar mining companies as here in Precious Metals Intelligence Plus, but we do so at even better terms because we get free warrants with every investment that we are making. And the warrants get us nearly twice as much upside with basically no more downside risk compared to buying the same companies in the open market if you're going to hold for 6 months or 12 months or several years as we tend to hold. Remember, you also get a free subscription to our PMI Plus when you join us in the Elite Private Placements. If you would like to sit down with myself and discuss your particular portfolio, all of your mining companies, I follow many of these companies quite closely. The companies that I don't follow, I can do a very powerful screen using a technical analysis screen that I evaluate all of the companies that I invest in. I can run that screen on your companies if you would like an independent and researched perspective on your portfolio of gold and silver miners. And remember, I do not take any fees or kickbacks from any of the companies here in any of our services. No way. I am 100% dedicated to assisting individual investors to navigate this market from an independent standpoint. So again, we are seeing the signal that I think most investors are missing right now. I think most investors over the course of the next 6 to 12 months are going to get frustrated at this pause and sell their gold and silver miners in frustration. And I think that's going to be exactly the wrong thing to do, because we have seen this signal. It's only the second time in 100 years that this signal has appeared. If you're not making your plan now and executing your plan, it's going to be too late.